What is up, everybody? How is everybody doing this beautiful evening? Sorry, guys, I'm just getting things organized on my end here. Alright, so we got the SB Game Used, we got the Series 2, Series 1, and we got the Fanatics Breaks. All three are filled and ready to rock and roll. So I'm debating what I want to do first. I might do the SB Game Used, so I am going to get that one ready. I'm not going to do the randoms yet. I'd like for people to be able to come in the room and have a few minutes to get themselves organized. But how is everyone's evening going so far? How has everyone's weekend been? So again, we will start the first break very shortly. But hopefully everyone's doing well. Well, I'm going to get the randoms ready for the SB Game Use. We're going to start off that one first, and then we will move into other products. So I wish you guys all the best of luck. Into 126, 25, 126. Here we go, 25,126. The randoms, here's all the names. 1, 2, 3. And the names here for the teams. 1, 2, 3. All right, best of luck, everyone. Here we go. Starting off. SP Game Used. Here we go. Here we go. Starting off CNC Break, 25,126. 3 years of Spagu. I wish you guys the best of luck in this one. Start off number to 58. A base parallel for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Chris Letang. Number to 58, Letang. For the Chicago Blackhawks, to 999, rookie of Vlasic. Vlasic. For the Vegas Golden Knights, we got a rookies auto of Zach Hayes. Zach Hayes. For the Ottawa Senators, we got a Sanderson New Grooves jersey. For the Calgary Flames, we've got a Fabrics Johnny Gaudreau. And we got for the Nashville Predators, banner year of Forsberg. Philip Forsberg. All right. $23.24 Spagu. For the Carolina Hurricanes, a 221 of Tara Vinen. For the Calgary Flames, debut rookie, 499 of Coronado. $4.99. Oh, that's a good one. A rookie autograph for the Maple Leafs, Matthew Nice. Matthew Nyes. That's sweet. We've got a Eichel for Vegas jersey. Eichel. Vegas. Rookie jersey of Iorio for Washington. And we got a banner year of Tanev for Seattle. All right. Well, Matthew Nyes. That's pretty sweet. $25, $26. That's the base, and base. $3.99. Ethan Frank, red for the Caps. Ethan Frank. We've got a Game Gear rookie for the St. Louis Blues of Snuggerud. Game Gear. Absolutely filthy patch, by the way. We've got Four Nations Face-Off Fabrics of Slavin for Carolina. For the Devils, Global Series of the Siegenthaler. We've got for the Maple Leafs, rookie auto of Killian. And we've got a red base for the Jackets, Boone Jenna. There she goes. Well, not a bad break overall. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. A solid start to the evening. All right. Should we do the Series 2 one right now? Probably, right? Let me just get everything organized once again. And then we'll start off 142. All right, good luck, everyone. 142 should be ready to rock and roll right now. Here we go, 25,142, the randos. I think, yeah, here we go 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And do a quick bathroom break, and then 1, 2, 3. I'll be back. All right. I should have filled up my water. But I didn't think of that, so. It's quiet in here right now, yeah. That's okay. At the end of the day, we have breaks to watch either way, right? So. Here we go, 25,142. We've got the 2 boxes of Series 1 and the 2 boxes of Series 2. See, it's nice, and I can just kind of go at a nice little pace, right? Enjoy the carnage of SB Game Used that we just did. Probably the last Fanatics that we're going to do. Black and white variant canvas for the Vegas Golden Knights of Pietrangelo. Encore, Winnipeg Perfetti. Tracking systems of Lindgren for Washington. Compadres for Vegas. We got a San Jose Sharks Young Guns of Lund and a Cup Quest of Kyle Connor for the Winnipeg Jets. Canvas for Boston of Swayman. Young Guns of Callahan for Boston. And a Larkin compositions for the Red Wings. A Bustle Sparkle of Tuck for Buffalo. Eklund for San Jose Canvas. Portraits for the Red Wings of Cider. Encore of Barbashev for Vegas. A Sizzle Reel of Fowler for the Blues. And a Mazur for the Red Wings Young Guns. Canvas for the Calgary Flames of Coleman. We got a random on the Young Guns. Demidov, Lev Shunov. And a goal-oriented for Ottawa of Brady Tkachuk. Encore for the Oilers of Draisaitl. Cup Quest Sparkle of Hellebuck for the Jets. Tracking systems of Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. We've got a Young Guns Outburst Silver for the Rangers. Gabe Perreault. Young Guns Outburst Silver, Gabe Perreault. Sizzle Reel of Kadri for Calgary and a compositions of Rossi for Minnesota. Dazzlers for Minnesota of Gustafsson. Canvas for the Penguins of Hayes. Compositions for the Oilers of McDavid. Bustle of Bertuzzi for Chicago. Perek Young Guns for Calgary. And a portrait of Bedard for Chicago. Encore for Seattle Beniers. Tracking systems Binnington for the Blues. And a Hudson for the Oilers Young Guns. We've got a, wow, population count 1,000 for the Rangers of Gabe Perreault. It's a good Ranger box. Gabe Perreault. Compadres for the Devils. And a Cup Quest of Kreider for the Rangers. It's like a super New York pack there. Canvas of Owen Power for Buffalo. Robida for the Carolina Hurricanes Young Guns, and a portrait of Line for the Montreal Canadiens. Clear cut of Larkin for the Red Wings. Encore Scheifele for the Jets. Tracking systems, Lickens for the Blue Jackets. Bustle for the Red Wings of Cider. A wash Young Guns for the Ducks. Compositions of Gensel for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Sizzle Real Sparkle of Reinhardt for Florida. Camper for the Kings Canvas. Goal Oriented of Stammer for Nashville. Nobody wants those Wings cards. Tippett for Philly Canvas. Coco for Seattle Young Guns. Compositions of Toffoli for San Jose. My apologies, Wingnut, on that. That was a rough one. Encore of Vetrano for the Ducks. Sizzle Reel of Bouchard for the Oilers. Duran Young Guns for Boston. At least it's all over now, though, right? You guys at least ripped off that Band-Aid. Encore of Moore for Chicago. Portrait Sparkle, Morrissey for the Jets. Tracking systems, Ottinger for Dallas. We got an Outburst Silver for the Philadelphia Flyers of Paling. Bustle of Knives for the Leafs. And a Kadri portrait for Calgary. Sizzle Reel of McCann for Seattle. Gabe Perreault, Young Guns for the Rangers. Cup Quest, Bedard, Chicago. Dazzlers of Lev Shunov for Chicago. Canvas for Ottawa Senators of Cousins. Portraits for the San Jose Sharks of Eklund. Encore of Taves for the Avs. Bustle of Kadri for the Flames. Young Guns for the Seattle Kraken of Nyman. Dazzlers pink variant for the Rangers of Fox. Sizzle Reel of Luukkonen for Buffalo. Goal oriented of Matthews for the Leafs. Yeah, Wing, now that was one of those games, right? 3-2 up in the third period with what? 10 minutes, 11 minutes to go against a team that's eliminated already from the playoffs. And then you end up blowing that. But mind you, that seems to be the theme that you guys had for the last, like, 3 weeks. Just doing boneheaded blowing games and penalties and just mind-blowing. Dazzlers of Lund for San Jose. Encore of Kachuk for Ottawa. And a portrait of Rinzel for Chicago. We got a portrait Sparkle of Kemmel for Nashville. Young Guns Canvas for Nashville of Martin. And a Sizzle Reel of Chychrun for the Caps. You called it, yeah. Vibing of Aiden Hill for Vegas. Portraits of Heischer for the Devils. Young Guns of Bransick Nygaard for the Red Wings. Let Them Cook Sparkle for Winnipeg of Kyle Connor. Encore of Holloway for the Blues. And a Slaps of Ovechkin for the Caps. Canvas of Shabbat for Ottawa. Vibing of Anderson for Carolina. Brunette for Boston Young Guns. If you know, you know for Utah of Gunther. Yanni Gord for Tampa Outburst Silver. Boomtown Cider for the Red Wings. Canvas for Utah of Gunther. Sizzle Reel of Lickens for the Jackets. And a Ward Young Guns for LA. Encore of Nikishin for Carolina. Canvas for Minnesota of Boldy. Sam Dickinson, Young Guns for San Jose. Fluorescent for Carolina of Robidal. Let them cook for Utah of Keller. Glow up, tip it, Philly. Encore of Russ for Pittsburgh. Glow up of Marshman for Seattle. And a Young Guns, Matthew Schaefer. Well, whoever has the Islanders, very well, congrats. Young Guns, Islanders, Schaefer. Absolutely recommend getting that bad boy graded, so congratulations. We got a deluxe for the Islanders, a 250 of Duclair, vibing of Wolf for Calgary, and a portrait of McKinnon for the Abs. We got an if you know for the Rangers of Miller. We got a slaps of Pasternak for Boston, and a Bardakov for the Avalanche Young Guns. Bardakov. Okie dokie. Last box. Let's see if I can get 2 of them. Wouldn't that be something? I hope there is. Again, it only helps encourage people to join these breaks when those things are possible, right? If I can get 2 Demidovs and 2 Schaefers type thing in a break, that's not a bad thing for the price point. We've got a portrait sparkle rookie, Matthew Schaefer. That's a nice one. Young Guns of Farinacci for Boston's canvas. And a sizzle reel of Fogle for LA. Let them cook of Jack Hughes for the Devils. Glow up of Protas for the Washington Capitals. And a Yurov Young Guns for Minnesota. Let them cook sparkle of Kucherov for Tampa. Encore of Nietzsche's for Colorado. Slaps Cider Red Wings. Dazzlers of Brady Martin for Nashville. Encore of Braden Point for Tampa. And a Perec portrait for the Calgary Flames. Encore of Shabbat for Ottawa. We've got a Geeky for Boston Bruins canvas. And a Brustowicz for the Calgary Flames Young Guns. Canvas for Washington of Strome, a vibing of Vasilevsky for Tampa, and a Sandin Pelika for the Red Wings Young Guns. Canvas for Vegas of Hannafin, sizzle reel of Hagel for Tampa, and we got a Brady Martin Young Guns for Nashville. Black and white canvas of Horvat for the Islanders. If you know, you know. Crosby for the Penguins. Portrait of Eichel for Vegas. Let them cook of Matthews for the Leafs. Outburst silver for the St. Louis Blues of Hofer. And a Sanderson glow up for Ottawa. Encore for Calgary of Huberdeau. Boomtown of Svechnikov for Carolina. And a Mueller for Vancouver Young Guns. Young Guns exclusives to 100 for the Boston Bruins of Brunette. That's pretty sweet. Brunette. Sizzle reel of Vetrano for the Ducks. Portrait of Ottinger for Dallas. Never bad to get a Young Guns exclusives. Vibing of Shesterkin for the Rangers. Slaps of Draisaitl for the Oilers. And a Metsa Young Guns for the Buffalo Sabres. All right, we got the left and the right for the duel. So give me 1 second. 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The left, Morial. Morial. All right. Let's see where we're at. But yeah, I do feel bad for you, Wingnut. That was a kind of a tough, brutal way to go out for them. So I'm just honestly this year, like, mind you, I'm the same with my Maple Leafs, right? I am very curious what they're going to do. Because I don't really know what Detroit does from here. Like, they have a team, kind of like the Leafs, that you can't argue that they're not good. They're very talented players on that team. Like, let's be honest, quite a few all-stars are on that team. It is, yeah. So Wingnut, what is your call then? Are they gonna trade any of the big pieces they have, you think? Like, are they getting rid of anyone? Like Larkin, Raymond, DeBrincat? Do you think it's time to move off of one of them? All right, guys and girls, I'm going to get, I think it's going to be our last Fanatics going, I believe, just so you guys know. Here we go. Good luck. 25,156, 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Alrighty, let's get this one going. And just an FYI, guys, the premiere is now getting a bit closer. Much like I've always said on the 24, 25 stuff, that stuff is running out. I'm sure you guys are all well aware very quickly. And another pure goal scorer. Yeah, I don't know who's on the market right now for you guys. Bring in Bedard. So let's see if we can get this premiere going, guys. That'd be the fun one to do. Here we go, 25,156. We got the under wraps. I wish you guys all the best of luck. All right. Annoying when they get stuck in there. You're so excited for that break? I am so excited, and honestly, it's good that we're getting closer, kind of pretty much exactly timeline-wise, where I thought it was going to be. So, and that break is going to be an absolute beast of a break. It's always a one corner that's not coming out, right there. Take a guess what auto. The Eisman's going to come in today. You're calling her a Red Wing, though? All right, let's see if we can get a Red Wing. All right, best of luck. Here we go, guys. The first one. Da-da. 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 Oh, Draisaitl. Dr. Draisaitl. All right, we got numbered 17 of 25. Draisaitl for the Oilers. Beautiful. Is it Kopitar again? Oh, no, it's different. It had to be. It had to be. We had to get him. We got number 25, Adrian Kempe. I thought it was Kopitar. Someone different. Not a Kopitar. Kempe. Both of them so far out of 25. So let's see if we can get a lower numbered or a bigger name. Boston. We've got a McAvoy numbered to 99 for the Boston Bruins. Well, the Draisaitl out of 25 is exceptionally good. The other two were so-so. Let's be honest. Which one did you get the other day, Wingnut? The Draisaitl? Nice. That Barkov, by the way, I saw that one. That was a really cool one. The Stanley Cup Finals one. I really like that one. By the way, the Premier is now down to 5. If anybody would like to get that one rolling. Perfect. Okay, dokie. So if anyone else wants to grab a spot, now is the time. 3 left in the premiere. Only 3. So let me know. Down to 1 left. There you go. 24 stuff is going well. So let me know who else would like to crush that one. Matt, that's kind of an odd question to ask for someone, I think, who came in here for the first time. But even if he was, what would it matter? I feel like there's have zero relevancy to anything. All right. Let me get the premiere going. Best of luck on 25,155. Here we go. 25,155 3 times. Here's all the names. 1, 2, big 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go grab the boxes and then grab some water as well. And I'll be right back. Okay. Let's get the party started. Didn't mean to type it. That's funny. Thoughts on mixing a CNC Infinity Break with a Monster Chancer? Haven't really thought of it. Not gonna lie. Not a bad thought though. 25,155. We've got the 2 boxes of 24.25 Premier. Like, I'll be honest, I think people genuinely would probably prefer other products, but hey, I'm always open to anything. Number to 299 base for the Blue Jackets of Fantilli. 299. For the Sharks, 399 a rookie, Will Smith. Will Smith. For the Vegas Golden Knights, 249 rookie auto patch of Cormier. For this an update auto for the Carolina Hurricanes, Brent Burns. Will he break the record? The Iron Man record. Brent Burns. Oh, close. For the Sharks, rookie auto of Graf. And LA Kings on Andre Lee, rookie jersey. But thank you. We try to build them the best we possibly can. I do appreciate that. For the Dallas Stars, 399 rookie, Logan Stankoven. For the Penguins, 249, Blomqvist. Nice patch. Blomqvist. Nice. For the Flyers, rookie auto, Luchenko. That's a nice one. Luchenko. Oh, that's a good one, actually. Number to 49. Premier Rookies patch for the San Jose Sharks, Will Smith. Number to 49. Will Smith. Nice patch. And for Seattle, jersey, Jared McCann. There we go. Sweet. $25. Short but sweet. Yeah, Premier's always like that. Again, enjoy it while we have it, at least. All right, I'm going to issue a fun challenge for you guys, though. I got a fun challenge that'll be very, very doable in my opinion. You guys know I like doing cool challenges. So this one I feel like it's a pretty easy one, and anyone has a shot at this. And as you guys know, we have very few of these, hence you very rarely have seen us use it. I will give away 3 black packs if we get that synergy filled by 7:30. Now keep in mind, guys, it is a $17 break with Bedard potential. So anyone can help out in this break. Black packs alone are very, very good. And it's a Bedard potential with the rookie crop of Nyes, Fantilli, Cooley. So not only does it have decent rookies, it's a very affordable one. So anyone who wants to grab a spot or two, now would be a good time. 3 black packs if we get it filled. So who wants to get the ball rolling? We are down to 14 left. So there's a good little chunk gone. So anyone else want to keep hammering away at that? So who else would like to help out? Remember, guys, 3 black packs in a $17 break. So 14 to go. If we can just get a couple more spots, I feel like we can get it pretty close. It looks like we're down to 11 left. It looks like we might be down to 10 left. Man, if all these checkouts go through, that's awesome. So it might be 10 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Only 10 to go. So who is going to get a spot next? Looks like we're down to 9 left. Looks like we're down to 8 left. So there we go. 8 to go. All right, anyone else? We're getting close. Still tons of time, 11 minutes. 8 left, that's it. All right. Anyone else? We are down to 8. There's no way we're going to stall here. You're in. I hope so. Looks like we're down to 6 left. So who is going to put us over the edge at this point, guys? We are down to 6. That is all. And remember, 1 spot, you could get 1 black pack. 2 spots, you technically could get 2. So 3 spots is a sweet number. You technically could get all 3. All right. Kung, how you doing, sir? It's good seeing ya. All right, where are we? It looks like 2 left, guys. 2 left to go. That is it. So thank you for all who's helped out here. Only 2. What happened with the broom? We had National Hockey Card Day, which I guess you can imagine is insanely busy. And thus our floors get insanely dirty. So yeah, I had to clean the floors. So let me know who wants to close out Synergy. Oh, we had many Matthew Schaefers pulled. It's great. All right. Well, 3 of them just came in for sure. Oprah Winfrey, yeah. That's funny. I like that way. All right, guys. So whatever we have left is what we have left. All right. Looks like we will be good to go. Not a Synergy guy, but let's go. Well, let go indeed. All right, well. That was a good challenge, apparently. I like it when you guys accomplish them. All right. Let me get the ball ready. 25,127. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Let me go grab that. Oi. Oi, oi. So best of luck, everybody. Oh, by the way, I'm going to throw this out there. If you guys want to ever bookmark this, if you guys ever do that kind of stuff, I'm going to throw this out there quickly as a little fun little promo on our end that we've been working on. We are probably every single Tuesday and Friday going to be uploading an absolute ton of new singles on our site. So all you got to do, and we're going to make it very simple for everybody. All you got to do is on the left side on the search in single cards, type in a player name. Now, right now, there's not many. I'll be honest, there's probably, I don't know, 600, 500. Who's uploading all that? We are. That is a project of mine, and all the staff do that. It is a very grueling process. But the game plan is essentially to make sure we can provide... No, Anna's doing the scanning, Dan's doing the pictures in terms of making sure I'm doing all the write-ups. So our goal long term is to make sure that every card that we ever bring in eventually is going to be available for you guys to purchase online. Because I just think that's the way the world's going with more digital. And we always get constantly calls of people asking us if we have so-and-so cards, or for example, like, do you have any Detroit Red Wings cards? Do you have any of this cards? Do you have this? So now it's like you can simply click on Detroit as an example, and you will see that we have 2 pages of Red Wings cards. So it'll hopefully be a little easier. You had like 20 boxes that are visible in the store. You want some more? We have, I can tell you right now, hold on, let me see, I'll tell you quickly visible before we set the break. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. 42 white boxes that are available to go through right now on the front, Kung. I will tell you, we have well under the multi-hundreds in the back. So this is not a little project. And I said, I think what we're going to end up doing is we're going to try to basically state that every Tuesday and Friday new uploads will be up there. And our goal is to have between 100 to 300 cards every upload. So that way it's always refreshing for you guys to see new stuff. So, yep, it is going to be a fun one. 25,127. We've got the Synergy 3-box break. But the good news is, Kung, once it's written up once, it is always written up for us. So it's like we don't have to redo things. But yes, the beginning work is an absolute nightmare pain. We start... Oh, that was a good start, though. My God. We got a Hashtag base card for Buffalo. And a Star Quest 199 for the Oilers, Wayne Gretzky. We are Kung, yes. So if you want to email us, we're absolutely doing that again. Wayne Gretzky. Nice start. And we've got a star of the show, Sidney Crosby for the Penguins. 2030 of Sanderson for Ottawa. Cranked up to 199 of Maverick Bourque for Dallas. And a Boston Bruins David Pastrnak base. We've got a rookie journey to 599 of Matthew Knies for the Leafs. Due 4 to 999 light up the night for the Islanders. And a rookie for Nashville of Evangelista. McDavid, star of the show. Let's go for the Vegas Golden Knights of Marchesso. And a rookie of Nestorenko for the Ducks. Yeah, just let me know either way. Rookie journey to 999 for the Red Wings of Casper. Cranked up to 599 for the Boston Bruins of Bobby Orr. And a base card of Mark Messier. Thrill Ride for Washington Ovechkin. $6.99 for the Pittsburgh Penguins of Malkin. And we got a Bobby Orr base for Boston. Ryan O'Reilly base for the Leafs. Cranked up to 849 for the Jets of Cal Connor. And a duos of Barzal and Nelson for the Islanders to 149. Thrill Ride, Sid the Kid. He's sheer $9.99. Light up the night for the Devils. And a rookie of Durandu for the Islanders. Well, the Star Quest of Gretzky is pretty sweet. Star Quest Gretzky. We got a base of Joe Thornton for Boston. Let's go for the Penguins, Crosby. And a star of the show for LA of Kopitar. We got a rookie for Vancouver, Hirose. Light up the night to $9.99 for the Oilers of Hopkins. And a 2030 of Kyrou for the Blues. We got a Solani for the Ducks. Light up the night rookie. $6.99 of Cooley for the Coyotes. And a $9.99 of Zari for Calgary rookie journey. Vasilevsky, Tampa base. We got number to 849 for the Buffalo Sabres of Levi. And a 2030 for the Ducks of McTavish. McDavid, base for the Oilers. Stauber, light up the night to $9.99 for Chicago. And a thrill ride for the Winnipeg Jets of Cal Connor. Ridley Gregg for Ottawa rookie. We got a $5.99 cranked up of Maverick Bourque for Dallas. And a Peltier $3.99 rookie for the Calgary Flames. We got a rookie for the Minnesota Wild, Kaprizov. Star of the show for the Red Wings of Larkin. And a Suzuki Cast for Greatness pink. I can't remember if the pink were the normal ones or the black were, but pink variant. Gordie Howe for the Red Wings base. Cranked up to $3.99 of Jack Hughes for the Devils. And we got a Casper to $5.99 for the Red Wings. Rookie journey. I think the pinks were more rare, but I honestly can't remember. All right. Barkov for the Panthers. Cranked up to $3.99 of Duchesne for the Preds. And we got a Carter Hart and a Konechny duos for Philadelphia, number 2/149. We got a Lacombe rookie for the Ducks. Star of the show of Jack Hughes for the Devils. And number /99 for the Rangers, Panarin. 100 and 101. Wow. That's insane. Good for him. Patrick Waugh for Montreal. Peltier to $4.99 for Calgary. And we got a thrill rides for the Buffalo Sabres. Tage Thompson. McKinnon for the Avs base. Swayman light up the night to $6.99 for Boston. And a duos, $3.99 of Radish and Jones for Chicago. The other one, the Philly one, might have been $3.99 as well. We got a rookie of Peltier for Calgary. $1.99 cranked up of Matthews for the Leafs. And a 20/30 for the Islanders of Sorokin. Man, some of these packs are brutal. Boldy for Minnesota. Base. Panarin, star of the show for the Rangers. Waffle boarded for the Vegas Golden Knights of Aiden Hill. Waffle boarded. We got a rookie for Chicago of Gust. Light up the night of Cossa to $9.99 for the Red Wings. And a 20/30 for the Montreal Canadiens of Suzuki. McTavish for the Anaheim Ducks. $8.49 cranked up of Bolduc for the Islanders. And a Matthew Nyes for the Maple Leafs. Journey. $9.99. All right, top 3. Good luck. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Wing, A. Rogers, and Eric F. So congrats. Well, that's not too bad overall. That Gretzky Star Quest, I'm curious to see if that's a decent card or not. I feel like it's got to have some sort of love. A couple Nyes rookies, a Cooley rookie, a couple other cool things in there. What else do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to try to do the one that's 7 left, the Infinity? Graded edition, that one does 7. How about this? I will do 4 overtime packs if we get that one filled by 8. So there you go, 4 overtime packs if we get that one filled. All right. So, who wants to try to get that one going? That'd be for Wingnut. So, does anyone want to grab a spot or two in that to get the ball rolling? No worries. What's the deal, bathroom break? 4 overtime packs if we get the graded Infinity. And just a reminder, again, I don't break every single one of these, but there's definitely some cards I do not remember us hitting in the sell sheets. I might be wrong. I do not remember opening up the McKinnon Young Gun, or the Draisaitl Diamond, or the Eisman, or the Eichel, or the McDavid, or the Cousins. I'm pretty sure I did get the Barkov, though. I might be wrong. I'm not going to lie. But I'm pretty sure. But again, 4 overtime packs we fill by 8 o'clock. I think it's a pretty sweet deal in my opinion. I don't think it's even that hard to accomplish, personally. Alright, it looks like we're down to 4 left. There we go. I like it. Are there any games tonight that massively matter for any teams? I know the game I'll have on TV is Columbus and Boston. I don't think Boston's just playing for who they play for, right? But that doesn't even matter because I don't think it's even set on the other side. If Columbus loses, maybe they're out. Is that correct? All right, and we have 1 failed so far, so I'm going to kill that one. So I think we have 1 left, guys. Columbus needs to win? Okay. So it looks like most of them are getting checked out, which is nice. All right. Well, I think we're good to go. So thank you guys. Let me just double check everything. I think the last payment officially came in. Yep, we are good. You guys crushed it. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Four overtime packs. That's nice. Do you guys want, like... So I'm going to get this break ready, but do you guys want, like, a tough challenge with a good giveaway? Out of curiosity. If you guys are not up for it, that's A-okay. But I got an idea. I just got to see. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just going to see if I can make it work and how I can do it. Only for a free car? Does it have to work, the car? Okay, so I'm going to do the random guys, and then I'll see what I can do. 25,092. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. All right, so now I will post this in the threads. And give me 1 second. I'm going to come up with a cool thing for you guys. 74 and 85, by the way. All right. So I will tell you a fun one. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to think of what I can do that actually is fair for you guys. I have a kind of a goal in mind. I just don't know if it's too unaccomplishable, so I might have to switch it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to switch it a bit. But I'm going to make it pretty damn good. No, I have to... I think it's a fair one on both ends. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. And honestly, I think it's a pretty damn good deal. Considering how there's 2 things that are sizable in this one. I like it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I have a graded 8-5 Young Guns of Demidov. I told you guys a while ago, I think we tried to do like 8 or 9 breaks that one night. We got somewhat close. And, but here's what I want to do. I want to do this Chancer. So this one is under 20 right now. It also has a 3,000 spot giveaway. So if we fill that, and then I'm going to do 2 smaller breaks. I will pick 2 small breaks. I promise you guys on that. They will not be big ones. Like, I'm not going to pick, hypothetically, the 149 Celebrini year thing. So all we got to do is fill that. And then those 3 breaks, 1 person will get that Demidov Young Gun. So if we fill this, and then I will pick, and you guys can help me pick, we'll make it work. I'm going to go grab something, and I'll be right back. All right. I think that's a very doable one personally, guys. Considering I'm giving away pretty much a multi-$100 card plus a $3,000 spot. Here we go, 25,092. We got the Infinity Edition plus Graded Edition. So here we go. Good luck to everybody involved. Start off with a 9-5 Young Gun to Frederick Clausen for Ottawa. 9-5 Ottawa. We've got a 9-5 Young Guns, Miles Wood for the Devils. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, I remember this card. We've got a Cup rookie, jersey numbered 3 out of 25 for the Coyotes, Keith Yandel. Cup rookie jersey numbered of a decent player, Keith Yandel. What year of Cup was that? 6-7 Cup. Wow. Oh my God, that's scary to think that's almost 18 years ago. Oof. A jersey numbered rookie Cup of Yandel. All right, let's see what the other box has in store. Probably, no, I think they were always 300 at worst. We've got a 9-5 Young Guns, Troy Stetcher for Vancouver. Woo, Stetcher. I like this kid. He's actually good. We've got a 9-5 rookie Prism Black Cracked Ice Auto for the Los Angeles Kings, Tanner Pearson. That is a long label for that one. Look at that. Rookie Auto Spring Expo Cracked Ice Black, Tanner Pearson. And we've got number to 49, a Star Auto Patch from Premier for the Minnesota Wild of Granlund. Granlund for the Minnesota Wild to 49. That's cool. Those are hard to hit. All right. Well, can't go wrong with getting a Premier card and a Cup card. And again, top 4 are going to get one, two, three. Top 4. So Seawat, Stone, and Homebody. All right. All right. So again, ladies and gentlemen, that Chancer. I will give you guys a second option. How's this then? How is this? If you fill the Chancer by 820, I will make it 1 additional break, not 2. Keep in mind, there's less than 20 spots available, a $3,000 giveaway, and if you guys fill this in 20 minutes, the Demidov, well, this and one other small break, as I said, but the Demidov will be given away. I feel like that's pretty damn sweet. All we need is a few people to grab a couple spots. We get the ball rolling on that, we'll be good. So, if we can get a few people following each other, grabbing 1 or 2 or 3 spots, this is a very doable giveaway, guys, and somebody will win a Demidov Young Gun. It will be that easy. So who wants to be the first one to grab the spot? So, anybody? There we go. Looks like we had a couple spots go. Scores. Well, 2 spots are down. Who is next? So we are getting closer. It looks like we might be down to 14 left. There we go. Every spot counts, guys. I love it. All right, who's next? We're almost there, guys. Multi-$100 card giveaway just to fill essentially 2 breaks if we fill it in quick enough time. Can we get a few more people grabbing 1 or 2 spots? So, anyone else? Most definitely one of these, if we can get it under 10, I feel like we have a good shot. So, let me know who else wants to grab a spot or 2. Again, someone will get a $3,000 monster spot guaranteed. So that is a 100% guarantee. So if we can get a few more people, that would be phenomenal. If not, again, I tried. I did try. I thought that was going to tip us over on that one, to be honest. I thought that was going to tip the boat over. Crazy old? What's that? Like, we're gonna fill this break. That's the funny thing. This break is gonna go. So why not get some opportunities to get a $3,000 spot? No one wants to select them in the 20s. That's funny. The 40s still have 3 left, I think. Well, hopefully we get 3 more of those checked out. Again, worst case scenario, we're getting this break a lot closer, but I was really hoping I was going to get it over the edge. So let me know. So, anybody? Looks like 3 more spots are coming in. I don't know if they were e-transfer or not, but we'll find out. Well, so there is still a chance. So you said there's a chance. So you think there's a chance? Whichever way it is worded. I can't remember which way it was worded. Anybody else? Is there any other breaks that you guys want me to try to go towards? They're not super close, any of them, but I don't mind trying. Centennial, I like that one actually because I enjoy opening Centennial. All right, I like that one. How's this one sound? Centennial, 4 overtime packs if we fill it. Bam. You guys have till 8:30. I like that one. That one's a fun one. So there we go. So you guys want another one? I give you guys another one. So 4 overtime packs. So thank you for suggesting that one. I do appreciate it. So now my job is to help get it filled for you guys. So we're down to 10, guys. Who's next? Let's get us into single digits. All right, so anybody else? Looks like we might be in single digits. Very well could be in single digits now, guys. Six spots to go. No, sorry, 7 spots to go. My apologies. Floor was correct. Is that what it is? 6 autos guaranteed? That's pretty sweet. All right, so anybody else? Yeah, I guess you are correct on that. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Well, who wants to get that one going? I agree. We just need these checkouts to actually happen. A lot of them are pending still. Alright, so looks like 7. Only 7 left to go. Okie dokie. Anybody? There's one spot that's got like 50 seconds left. I'm hoping that one gets checked out. Every other one's good, guys, by the way. So we're in a good position. So you guys have tons of time. It is Detroit, Chicago, and the Rangers. All officially now non-playoff teams. The 3 Centennial. No, not helping. Well, you know, I'm just speaking honest truth. I don't wanna lie about it. Alright, it looks like we're down to 5 left. Maybe it did help. Just saying. Maybe it did help. Only 5 to go. Only 4 to go. There we go. You guys still have 11 minutes. You're that bitter though, Wingnut, eh? Like, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, in any way, shape, or form, but it's been 10 years in a row. It's not like this is a shock first time in a long time, like myself as a Maple Leafs fan and having to deal with no playoffs for the first time in 10 years. Like, this is pretty normal for you guys. Dogging them. All you guys are like screaming, "You are not helping. Stop." Alright guys, so there's no pendings, there's no fails, there's no transfers, there's no nothing waiting. There's 5 left. That is literally where we're at. Alright, so Wingnut and Floor, are the Wings making the playoffs next year? What's the call? Right now, what is the call? Clearly not knowing what new trades, players, or anything. First in the conference when they get Matthews. What are the Leafs getting in return for Matthews? Wouldn't that be... What would the Leafs get in return for Matthews? For the Red Wings? Out of curiosity, Floor, I don't know if you have it handy. What were their point totals for the last 4 years? I am curious to see if they have continuously improved. $86 last year? Okay, so that's... Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a decent... that's a decent improvement then. No, but to go to a 74 to 91 in 2 years is... I respect that. Everyone else got better, yes. That is the unfortunate part. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have 4 left with 6 minutes to go. It would be interesting if you switched a few teams, how they would do. Like, how would Edmonton do on the East? How would Detroit do on the West? You know, how would the Leafs do on the West? All right, we're down to 3 left. The Atlantic is just 5 of the top 10 teams in the whole league. Oh, geez. Wow. But you know what the funny thing is? So we all right now see how good the Atlantic is, but when a Leaf fan says, well, we have to play against Boston, Tampa, Florida, everyone just says we whine about it. I've always said the East is an absolute killer conference. Like, you had up-and-coming teams of Ottawa and Montreal who honestly are very good. The Rangers that 1 year were really, really good. Carolina's always been consistently good. There's not many teams on the East that has, other than Detroit, to be honest, that have not done well in the last 5 years. Like, Rangers are a fresh team not missing the playoffs. I guess you could say Buffalo, sorry. Buffalo sucked for a long time too. You know what, Floor? I do think Montreal's very strong. Like, overall, most people would happily take Lane Hudson as their #1 defenseman. Then you have Suzuki and Caulfield alone. Demidov is dynamic. Josh Anderson's a phenomenal bottom 6 player. Like, to have on a team, he's almost a perfect playoff player. Slavkovsky was a bit of an underwhelming star. Has gotten a lot better. The team's pretty damn good. All right, guys, you got a couple minutes. You got 1 minute left. I will still do 2 overtime packs if we fill it after 8:30. But we got 1 minute left, guys. We had absolutely tons of time. Alright, so where are we at? Let's see. Looks like you guys might be filling them all. Well, the other 2 are getting checked out, so. We did it! I think we're good. Let me see. We're waiting for one more checkout. Officially, just so you guys know. That last spot 6 just got purchased. And I think it's going through. So we should be good. All right, well, best of luck. 25,091, 3 times. Here's all the names. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Grab these tins. All right, folks. You got a lot of letters? All right, best of luck. Here we go. Here we go. 25,091. The 3-year or 3 centennial teams. Rangers, Hawks, Red Wings. All right. We got a Messier, Gilbert. We got a True to the Blue of Leach. And a Callahan, 34th Street. We got a Leach, Zuccarello, Rattel, 1926 parallel. Hey, Panarin. Rattel, LaFontaine. We got a True to the Blue of LaFontaine. Lundqvist, 34th Street. And a Brady Shea. Broadway Blue Signatures. Brady Shea. And that's me. We've got an Esposito, Richter, Davidson, Girardi, Broadway Bruisers. Also, you have Lidstrom, Yzerman, Shesterkin, Gilbert, Girardi. We got a random line-em-up of Hagelin, Stepan, and Rick Nash. You got some decent potentials. Yeah, Lafreniere, Leach. Robitaille, Park, Esposito, True to the Blue, and a Grashner, Broadway Bruisers. Leprad, Greshner, hey of Kreider, and number to 49, Ted Irvin. Ted Irvin to 49. And yeah, K, you got Kreider. I'm trying to think who else you would have. Sawchuk, Leach, Jackman, 1926 parallel. Rick Nash, 34th Street. We got a Howell, Lindros, Rattel, Glenn Anderson, 34th Street. I forgot about Eric Lindros. How could I forget about him? Kreider, Messier, Grashner, Lafreniere. Hey. Jacques Plante, Messier, Kyprios, 1926 parallel, and a Turcotte, 34th Street. We got a Shanahan, Messier, and a blue auto of Nick Fotiu. Blue auto. We got a Mike Richter, True to the Blue, and Elias Anderson. Hey. Graves, Lundqvist. That's cool. 34th Street auto, Rustalainen. Rustalainen, 34th Street. Gardner and a Kevin Lowe, 34th Street. Lundqvist, Hedberg, Laprade, LaFontaine. Hey. Messier, Bure, Callahan, Rustalainen, 34th Street to go with your other one. All right, let's see what we get for Chicago. Belfour, Hall of Famers. Bobby Hull, yellow of Shantz. And a moment of Chelios. Chris Chelios. Captains of Jonathan Taves, award winners of Belfour. Award winners yellow of Doug Wilson. And a moment of Belfour. Captain of Ruskowski. Award winners of Stan Mikita. Yellow of Sharp. And a Happy Bulin. Stoppers. Hall of Famers, Esposito. Record holders, Esposito. Magnuson, numbered to 125, retired numbers, and a Jeremy Roenick, memorable moments. Award winners of Patrick Kane, a Bobby Hull, award winners, capturing a champion, gold of Niemi, and a Corey Crawford, stoppers. I also forgot about Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane is in the Red Wings, I believe, and the Chicago for the K spot. Bobby Hull, record holders. Makita award winners. Yellow of Grimson, capturing a champion, Corey Crawford. Award winners, Esposito, Makita record holders. Jonathan Taves, yellow. And a capturing a champion of Brian Bickle. A Roenick auto coming right up. We got an Esposito Hall of Famers. Jonathan Taves award winners. Moments auto. Dustin Byfuglien. Moments auto. Moments of Dirk Graham. We've got a Savard, record holders, Chelios Hall of Famers, yellow of Keith Carney, and a moment of Michel Goulet. Record holders of Belfour, captains of Tony Amonte, moments gold of Andrew Shaw, and a Tony Amonte moments. Oh, I think we got a patch. This is going to be cool. Actually, I'm going to save it. I think it's a patch. Got to save a patch. Magnuson retired numbers. Makita award winners. Yellow of Kerr. And a capturing a champion of Boland. Captains of LaPointe. Suter, record holders. Paul Coffey, yellow Hall of Famers. And a moment, Jeremy Roenick. Hall of Famers, Bobby Orr. We got an award winners of Bobby Hull. A Tara Vinen. Yellow. And a first rounders of Eddie Olczyk. Not like the seat. Well, it could be a seat or ticket mem. Who knows? Retired numbers of Hossa. We got a Makita. This is kind of funny. Capturing a champion. Autograph. Dustin Byfuglien. Big buff times 2. Capturing a champion, Patrick Kane. We got retired numbers, Glenn Hall. First rounders of Jeremy Roenick. Award winners of Patrick Kane. And that is a nasty patch, my God. We've got a Madhouse Materials number to 25 patch, Dylan Strome. Dylan Strome. Number to 25. Nasty. That is beautiful. Well, whoever had the S spot, congrats. Anyone in the room have the S spot? It proved me wrong. Alright, we've got a Hockey Heroes of Stemkowski. Ted Lindsay. Just a variant, or whatever it's called, base parallel. Captain's base parallel. We got a Datsuk 313. JT Comfer 1926. And we've got a Ray Whitney autograph. Ray Whitney. Base. Auto. We've got a Believing in South Detroit of Draper and a Schneider 1926. Hockey Heroes of Joseph, Daryl Sittler base parallel. Believing in South Detroit, red variant, Patrick Kane. We got a Hockey Heroes of Lidstrom and a Dan Cleary 1926. 313 of Hasek, Draper parallel, McCarty red 313. 313. We've got a smash hits of Abdul Kader and a Lidstrom 1926 parallel. We've got a Hockey Heroes of Howard, Edvinson 1926. Believing in South Detroit, Iserman, Gordie Howe parallel, and a Paul Woods autograph. Is that 2 W's? 2 W's in the Red Wings. So 2 autographs so far. Hockey Heroes of Adam Oates, Ted Lindsay parallel, and a Martin Lapointe autograph. The L spot. 2 W's. And the L spot. We got a 3-1-3 of Danny DeKaiser, a Cicerelli base parallel, and a Danny DeKaiser to 100. Gold variant. We got a 3-1-3 of Del Vecchio, Iserman base variant. Martin Lapointe. Smash hits of McCarty and a Kisio number 1926. I think I said that one wrong. I know I did last time. Hockey Heroes of Hasek and a Draper 1926. Believing in South Detroit of Ullman, Iserman base parallel. All right, there she goes, and we'll do the random shortly, and then the other random shortly. All right, so give me 1 second. Here we go. 3 times. The triple card. 1, 2, 3. The middle will get it, which is Stepan. Stepan. I turned around. And whoever gets the top 4 spots. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nicholas, D-Mac, Wing, and Stone. That Teravainen was nasty. Not Teravainen, sorry, Strome. Brain fart. Trying to do like 2 things at once. Strome, my apologies. I was a wee bit wrong there. So, I don't know if there's anything else that you guys are going to be finishing off tonight. As I always do, is there any requests, by the way? Wingnut told you he wants more diamond. Yeah, that one might be a bit of a tougher one, but I will double check. I agree. I'm going to try to keep getting different things going. My game plan was to get that Chancer one going tonight. Obviously kind of failed on that one, but I promise you, I'll be working on all those as much as I can for you guys. All right. The Topps Chrome football. Again, we try to get everything, just whether it's available. The Fanatics might be done. So we will see what we can get. So, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're just gonna ask every night. That's fair. Like I know we have a couple of. I just don't know if we have 3. So that's the honest truth. We have 1 in a break. I know that for sure. So, I will find out. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll get some more breaks up for you guys very shortly. Floor probably will end up doing that if I have to. Yeah, for sure. So with that being said, have yourselves a beautiful rest of the evening. And we will see you guys tomorrow for another great evening at 5 p.m. Eastern. Have a good one, everyone. See you guys then.